welfare is of utmost importance. The Gulf is also very important for our energy security needs. As far as the other aspects of your questions are concerned, we have issued statements dated 28th February, on 3rd March, and thereafter External Affairs Minister also made a suo motu statement in the Parliament where he's dealt with all issues that some of the issues that you referred to. As far as the question of the school children you talked about is concerned, as I've said, we have issued several statements on the ongoing conflict. We have underlined the need for prioritizing the safety of all civilians. We regret the precious lives lost, and express our grief in that regard. Jessica, coming to your question on the condolence book signing, let me clarify the issue for you and for everybody here. As you are aware, Foreign Secretary signed the condolence book at the Iranian embassy on behalf of the Government of India. He did so on 5th March itself, which was the first day of the opening of the book. It would do well for commentators to first update themselves on important matters before they choose to speak in public. Such ill-informed comments are best avoided. Your other question was again about India-Canada deal, on which some statement has been made. Let me say, we reject the statement made by Pakistan on the matter. India's credentials regarding non-proliferation are impeccable and well recognized by the global community. A country with a well-documented history of clandestine nuclear proliferation can hardly preach the virtues of export controls and proliferation risks. Such ludicrous statements are nothing more than an attempt by Pakistan to distract from its own abysmal record. कृष्ण मोहन, जैसा कि मैंने बताया था आपको कि कई सारे देशों से हमको उनकी तरफ से रिक्वेस्ट आया है और उस रिक्वेस्ट को हम लोग अभी उसको एग्ज़ामिन कर रहे हैं और एग्ज़ामिन करने के दरमियान में हम ये देख रहे हैं कि इसकी कितनी आपूर्ति है और कितनी अवेलेबिलिटी है हमारे पास में और हमारी अपनी खुद की कितनी हमारी ज़रूरत है. Rajesh.
Hello sir, I'm Rajesh Roy from Bloomberg. I know you're not expanding on the shipping part on Iran, but as you said, External Affairs Minister Jaishankar in his last conversation with his Iranian counterpart discussed security of shipping and energy security. Are we looking for safe passage of all 24 ships in the west of Hormuz, or to start with, say, oil?
Okay. Smita.
Hi sir, this is Sumita from ET Now. Just wanted to get your reaction on India easing Press Note 3 related restrictions for countries that share land border with India. Thank you.
Abhishek.
Sir, this is Abhimanyu Sharma from CNBC TV 18. Sir, if you can clarify that several reports have claimed that India has reached out to Iran seeking a safe passage of ships through the Strait of Hormuz. Has India made such a request? Has Iran granted an assurance or a safe passage?
Okay. Dada.
Thank you, sir. This is Gautam Lahiri. The question about the two Bangladeshi nationals have been arrested in West Bengal in connection with the murder of a political leader before the election. Actually, that happened before the election. Now, Bangladesh is demanding extradition of those two accused. So, what is the process? I want to know when it can be deported. And subsequent to that, the Bangladesh mission have asked for consular access. So, whether we are giving any access to them or not.
Hi, Tripti.
Hi. Tripti Lahiri with the Wall Street Journal. India is hosting a number of Iranians from the Iris Levan, and Sri Lanka is in a similar position with about 240. Can you talk a little bit about the plans for these nationals? Will they remain in India till the war is ended? What kinds of consultations are you having with Iran, the US, Sri Lanka on this matter?
Manas.
Manas from media, as we have ramped up our diplomatic outreach in the wake of the crisis, and it is deepening. So what is our overall assessment as of now of the unfolding situation in West Asia in terms of safety of Indians or in terms of our energy security? How we see this at this point? And second question, a very brief one. A lot of reports we have seen actually about various countries, including Japan, considering deployment of military ships to escort their tankers. So will India also consider such an option? Thank you.
Okay, let me go through these. Now, Rajesh, your question, and then Abhimanyu, your question again. You know, I have already answered what I had to say. External Affairs Minister spoke to his counterpart in Iran, and I have given you the details that I just shared. Beyond that, I don't have anything further to add. Sumita, on press note 3, yes, this decision was taken. Detailed press release has been issued by PIB, which says that this particular instrument is also to promote India as a preferred destination for manufacturing and for information and for investment. So please have a look at that. Gautam, on your question, see, there is a press release which was issued by the West Bengal police on this particular matter. Now, this particular matter, it involves law enforcement related investigation which is ongoing. So, therefore, it would not be appropriate for me to comment on this particular matter. Tripti, coming to your question. See, the External Affairs Minister had made a suo motu statement in the Parliament on 9th March. And there he had conveyed that Iran had requested permission on 20th February for 3 ships in the region to dock at our ports. This was accorded, the permission was accorded on 1st March. Iris Lavan docked on 4th March in Kochi. The crew, as you know, is currently in Indian naval facilities there. We will keep you updated on further developments in this regard. Later, we have several other questions. हमारे विदेश मंत्री ने पार्लियामेंट में 9 मार्च को एक सुओ मोटो बयान जारी किया था। उस बयान के तहत उन्होंने बताया था कि ईरान की तरफ से 28 फरवरी को 3 जहाज़ों को हमारे यहाँ लंगर डालने के लिए उन्होंने परमिशन मांगा था, अनुमति मांगी थी। हम लोगों ने 1 मार्च को ये अनुमति दी। आयरिस लवान जो है 4 मार्च को कोच्चिन आया, कोच्चिन बंदरगाह में उन्होंने लंगर डाला और उनके जो क्रू के सदस्य हैं वो अभी हमारे भारतीय नौसेना के परिसर में हैं और इस मुद्दे पर और जानकारी जो भी नए इस पे जो डेवलपमेंट होते हैं उससे हम आपको अवगत कराते रहेंगे। Manas, now your question, see, we have been issuing regular statements. The statement made by the External Affairs Minister in the Parliament is comprehensive. He has given an account of how we have actively, all our embassies in the region have reached out to the community. They have issued advisories. They're helping our people, our tourists who are stranded there, several other Indian nationals, and helping them to come back to India. A large number of them have come back. We also have commercial flight options available from several destinations, and those are being utilized for by our nationals to come back. We've also, in the Ministry of External Affairs, we have set up a special control room where we get queries and emails from our nationals as to how we can help them, and we are doing our best to keep to help our Indian nationals and our community in the GCC countries and elsewhere. On your second question, we have seen some reports, what you referred. We are closely following the developments in the ongoing conflict. We will take appropriate measures as per our assessment. Okay, Raghavendra.
Yeah, this is Raghavendra Verma from German television ZDF. So my question is regarding the flight disruptions in light of the Gulf route, which is now blocked for the Indian Airlines. The Pakistan way becomes crucial. Has there been any talk with Pakistan during for the reciprocal opening of
Okay.
the airways?
Agni?
So this is Agni from ABP. It's been reported that Bangladeshi military intelligence chief have had a series of meetings in New Delhi. Can you please elaborate on that?
Seema?
Seema Guha from Outlook magazine. The former NSA, Shiv Shankar Menon, has been very critical of the government not expressing proper condolences for the killing of the Iranian supreme leader. And he said that at least a minister could have gone. What do you have to say to that?
Okay. Sachin?
Hi, Sachin from the Times of India. Just as a follow-up to one of the previous questions, why is it that we have not been able to establish any sort of contact with the Iranian president till now? The External Affairs Minister, when he spoke in Parliament, he said that efforts are underway, but these have not proved successful in the current circumstances. But yesterday, we saw that the Iranian president spoke to the Pakistani Prime Minister, basically talking about the need to probe the root causes of the Israel-US war on Iran. So what is it that is preventing a contact at the leadership level between the two leaders?
Okay. Yeshi?
This is Yeshi Seri from Business India. I'd like to know, in West Asia, these countries like Bahrain, UAE, which have been impacted by drone attacks, how many Indians have come back from there? And second question is on Nepal. Prime Minister Modi spoke to Balin Shah after his victory. Has he also extended an invite for him to come to India?
Okay, Raghavendra, regarding your question on air services, etc., we have had no conversation with Pakistan on in this regard. Agni, regarding the visit of the DGFI, I think, yes, he was here on the sidelines of the Raisina dialogue. He had a meeting with several of his interlocutors here. Seema, on to your question, see, I've already said that Foreign Secretary signed the condolence book at the Iranian embassy on behalf of the government of India, and he did so on the first day of the opening of the book on 5th March. But Foreign Secretary on behalf of the government of India signed this book, the condolence book, and I've already spoken about it, so I will refer you to my statements made in this regard. Sachin, to your question, see, the External Affairs Minister made a statement in the Parliament, so please refer to that. In addition, I would like to say that we've had constant engagement between India and Iran. We have External Affairs Minister speaking to the Foreign Minister of Iran, External Affairs Minister speaking to Foreign Minister of Iran several times in the last few days. Yeshi, to your question on Nepal, well, we saw that after the successful conclusion of elections in Nepal, we have welcomed the conclusion of these election, and our Prime Minister he has had telephonic conversations with Mr. Rabi Lamichhane, who happens to be the chairman of Rashtriya Swatantra Party, RSP, as also with Mr. Balin Shah, who is a senior leader of the party. He congratulated both leaders on their electoral victory and on their parties, that is RSP's resounding success. PM conveyed to them that as a close friend and neighbor, India remains steadfast in its commitment to working closely with the people of Nepal and the new government, and to scale new heights of shared progress, prosperity, and mutual prosperity. As you know, that India and Nepal have unique and multifaceted partnership and relationship, and we expect this dynamic to continue and grow from strength to strength in the coming days and years ahead. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the close of this press briefing. Thank you very much.